I came across Physicool. I sit on the board of Sports Medicine Australia for their Victorian branch, and went to a board meeting and they had Physicool product there, and as soon as I saw it, I thought this is going to be perfect for a lot of my athletes because it's mobile, it's convenient, and that's going to mean compliance for my athletes. As easy as it can possibly be for them is going to be the better. Yeah, the risk management that Physicool provides is because it's drawing the heat out, and my athletes aren't worried about ice burn or anything like that, so that makes it so much easier for them to use. They all are so used to compression bandages anyway, so for a product to be able to do both means too that the physios don't have to do the same level of education as far as we do this, we do it every 2 hours, because the athletes just understand it straight away. So for their quick recovery, I mean, they're away for a week at a time, maybe doing a national tournament, or they've got 3 or 4 races in one day if it's one of our motocross riders, or if it's, you know, they've got a quick recovery and a turnaround from 6 days where a footballer needs to get up and they've got a big corky or something. It means that we have a much better chance of getting their bodies in the best condition in a short period of time without having long-term effects and carrying too many more injuries forward. I think what we've found is how simple the product is. People ask a lot of questions, but what else, like what's the catch? And I think that's why I say the product sells itself. There is no catch. It's simply use your liquid, put it on straight away, draws the heat out, have a look at the basic research, but there is nothing else to this product. That's why it's so user-friendly, and that's why everybody should have one, like in your car kit as well. It's amazing how many of us, you know, we've got a lot of examples from our own friends and family as we've been trialling the product who, you know, have had a sprained ankle or something they've done at home, and for them to be able to use it and say, wow, this is like nothing more than literally putting a bandage on, and being able to go about their everyday business because they can keep doing what they're doing whilst actually getting the effects of the cooling and the compression at the same time. So I work at Olympic Park Sports Medicine Centre as a sports psychologist, clinical psychologist there, and we see so many athletes from recreational sport all the way through to elite sport. So we look after a number of the AFL teams, national track and field team, national netball team, as well as, you know, your local hack golfer who goes out and just does it as a pastime. So a lot of our local people with tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, whatever they want to call it, retirees who are playing a lot of golf, to put that on, particularly too as your body gets older, it's got more wear and tear. For them to be able to wear that and do it and manage that themselves is really significant. So we have a huge audience there that Physicool is a perfect product for. Yeah, we've had some fantastic results with Physicool. We had one of our motocross riders who they often have, you know, quite significant crashes. One of them had a really big corky that normally for his body, it's quite a slow recovery, would normally take him a week or 2. We put Physicool on straight away. We then made sure that evening that before he went to bed, he put it on, and 24 hours later, he was back on the bike. And he said he's never had such a quick recovery from a corked injury before. Yeah, usually for our athletes, post-surgery is so important because even if it's between seasons, they still need to have a quick recovery so they have a good pre-season. So post-surgery, again, the compliance is fantastic because they'll do it when they're going home. But as soon as they wake up from surgery and we put that on, it decreases the swelling, which means the body starts healing straight away. So our post-surgery is a really significant part of our injury recovery. When I saw Physicool and we tried it out and I saw the value of the product, read the research, this product sells itself. It's an absolute no-brainer. So for me, working across so many different sports, it just made complete sense if no one else was distributing it, that I believe fully in the product, and my athletes have had huge benefits from it. So there was absolutely no question when the opportunity became available to actually distribute the product. Like I said, for me, it was an absolute no-brainer. Another benefit of the product is that it's completely reusable bandage, so and it comes in the resealable bag, so it's safe in the athletes' sports bags, but as well as that, we're keeping the costs down for them as much as possible because they can reuse the product as many times as they need to. If you jump onto physicool.com.au, you can buy all of the products online, or you can also have a look at all of the research and get a few testimonials from people that have been using the product fairly frequently.